Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 17th through the 23rd of April 2022. I hope you guys had a good week. I am going to take a very quick second, just as usual, to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If you find that's your situation, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate better. It's actually good practice to do that anyway. Gives you a more well-rounded picture. In addition to that, if you would like a personal reading, the information can be found in the small box beneath this reading. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop. It's not at all unusual. So let's get started, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Aries? Aries. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Aries, we are starting out with the Magician in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so Aries, I feel like there is something here that you're trying to manifest and you may be a little bit discouraged with it. It's not coming in. It's not happening. It's something big. It is something big, or at least that's your perception of it, that it is big. And I do feel like you're willing to have it start small and grow. I feel like you've planted seeds, and I feel like you're working towards this. But sometimes I do think you're very discouraged about it. It's just not coming through. I see you really working towards it, though. You really are. It's just this feeling of when is it going to happen? When is this going to happen? So I do think you might be a little discouraged. Let's see who's in your energy here. Show me who's in Aries energy. I do see you're kind of tired of waiting for it as well. Show me who's in Aries energy. Okay. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. All right, so the person, or, well, it would be a person. This is a love reading. So the person in your energy, I do have to say that this is somebody from your past. I'm going to tell you right now that this is somebody who, they definitely want a new beginning with you. I can also see that this person wants to talk with you. This is somebody that I can tell has been in your past, and they want a reconciliation. This is someone who feels that they've kind of been left out of the picture. They've been on the outside looking in, and they definitely want to work things out with you. For some of you, this may be someone that you work with. It's not for everybody, of course, but for some of you, it may be someone you work with or you've met through work or through some artistic endeavor in some form. Yeah, because there seems to be some artistic tie for some of you with this person. I can tell you right now that they are either very hopeful that you'll communicate with them or they want to communicate with you. This person could be a little bit erratic in their energy, though. I will say that. So, but they definitely want to work things out with you. Let's look at the energy of this connection. Okay, Three of Swords. Yeah, so there's a lot of pain in this connection. This has been a very painful experience between the two of you, so something has happened here. There's been a emotional turbulence. There's been, and it feels for both of you actually as if the emotions have, the painful emotions have been overwhelming. feeling almost of not being able to breathe at times. It's been so overwhelming. I'm unsure, though, why it is, Aries, that you feel that things are not working out. Now, it could be you don't want it. You don't want to manifest it. They may be trying to move you towards this, and you're saying, no, that you don't want to. That could be the possibility. We'll clarify that to be sure. They may be coming towards you trying to work things out, and you're saying, I'm not waiting around for this anymore. Let's see what's directly affecting this connection. Nine of Swords in the reverse. So someone has given up on the connection. Yeah. And it's not this person, so it may be you. That might be what's happened here. And if that's the case, you're not wanting to work on that. You may be working on something different. Yeah, you may be deciding that you're going to work on something else. Maybe even working on yourself. Let's see the outcome. King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, you could be dealing with an air sign. That would be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But the outcome shows that somebody's going to be upset. Somebody's going to be in a lower vibration, feeling a little bit upset, possibly even angry by the end of the week. Interesting. The bottom of the deck is the Strength card in reverse. Now this tells me a couple of things. It tells me that this connection here is not a very strong connection at this point. It has weakened considerably. It also tells me that there's fear about this connection on somebody's behalf. So it's being driven in some way about in a fear response. It doesn't feel like that is on your side, Aries. It feels more like it's on the other person's side. But I can tell you that the connection itself has weakened considerably. So I'm beginning to feel like that, Aries, you may not want to work this out. Let's clarify. That's going to tell us a lot. Why is the Magician in reverse? Yeah, you've pulled back. I feel like you don't want to talk with this person right now. You are healing your energy. And you may be minimizing, pulling this from something that was a much bigger connection into something smaller. Some of you may have a child together. And so you may be taking this from a love connection into a co-parenting connection. So you're pulling back the connection that's between the two of you and making it more of a connection that is solely about this child. Of course, that's not for everybody, but I do see that your emotions have decreased. You're definitely pulling back, but I do still see that there's love here. There are still feelings, there are still emotions, but things are just not manifesting the way that you wanted them to. And that's why you've pulled back. That's why you're trying to heal your energy. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse? I do feel like you may be tired of waiting for something. Oh, the Devil. Okay. So some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, but definitely not feeling like this is going to work out and tired of waiting because there's something toxic. There's something toxic in the connection. And so there's a feeling here that it's almost a feeling of wasted energy, like, and nothing is ever wasted. So let me first preface that. Either things grow and become more or it becomes a lesson. So it's never wasted, but I do feel like that's kind of the feeling is that, okay, I put in all this time, I put in all this energy, and it just became a toxic mess. And I don't want to wait around for this anymore. I don't think this is going to become something healthy, something good. I see you have pulled away from it. Let's see why the Eight of Pentacles is here. Because at this point, I don't feel like you're working on this connection. I feel like you're working on yourself. There does seem to be, for some of you, though, a shared energy of either work or something creative. All right, we have the Tower in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're recovering. You're working on yourself. You're recovering after an ending here. So I do see an ending. This person was left out in the cold. There was an ending of a love affair. And you're putting the pieces of your life back together. You're focusing on your work. You're focusing on creative things. You're focusing on yourself. You're working on you. Yeah. I don't even see that you are working on a connection, another connection. It's more so you're working on you and your creative talents, your life, basically. Because there's something here that's toxic and you're just not dealing with it. For some, you're dealing with a player. Because the Knight of Wands can be a player. So some of you are dealing with a player and they want to come back in and you're kind of like, I don't think this is going to work out. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Three of Cups. And Temperance in reverse. Sign of Sagittarius. See what tried to come out. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse tried to come out. Yeah, that's an ending. So, you know, they're impatient to bring this back together. So I feel like this person is chasing you. They really do want to bring this back together. They want to be able to go out again. They want to be able to spend time with you. They're telling you that they want things to be more stable. They want to heal this connection. But in reality, this person is still going out on their own, and they're emotionally, they're not stable like they're trying to present. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Yeah, third party energy. Yeah, this person is a player. But they're still hopeful that they can bring this back together. They still have their sights set on you. So even though they know that they've hurt you, and they have, there's been, for a lot of you, there's been third-party energy here. For others, it was just inconsistent energy, and it was just very painful. But they are trying to heal the connection, but it's a lot of pain here. In fact, and they're in pain too, because I don't think they thought they could lose you. So they're going to come in. They want to talk. They want to talk about what happened between the two of you, and they want to tell you that they want to heal this connection, that you are everything to them. So, and they're going to tell you that they're hurt as well. Why is the Five of Pentacles in reverse? All right, Seven of Coins reverse and the Ten of Coins. Yeah, they didn't invest long-term in the connection is what happened. Yeah, they're very impatient to bring it back together because they're feeling this loss. So they're very impatient to bring it back together. See, Aries, they're seeing you as their long-term person. So if there was third-party connections or third-party energy, those third parties were not, they didn't see them as long-term. They see you as long-term, and for some reason, I feel like they didn't feel they could lose you. And they did. And now they realize that they invested in the wrong things, and they're going to try to bring this back together. And they're impatient to do so. They're very impatient to do so. They are going to approach you. And I feel like you're going to shut them down. Let's see, why is the Three of Swords here? The Empress in reverse And the Chariot. Yeah, they disrespected you. So you're saying this is not going to grow. This is not growing. This is not becoming more. This is not a situation that you want to be involved in. You were not treated with the respect that you deserved. You were not placed in the position that you should have been in. And I feel like they're going to be pushing hard to move this forward. They want to move beyond the pain. They want to move beyond the emotional turbulence that the two of you have experienced. And I don't feel like you're going to be amenable to doing that. So I also see signs of Aquarius here. I see Taurus, Libra, Gemini's here. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Swords in reverse? Five of Swords reversed. And the Ten of Wands reversed. I do see the conflict ending, because you don't want to have conflict with them. They're going to come forward. When they come forward with this conversation, it's to resolve the problems between the two of you. And I do think that you're going to be good with that. You are going to want to resolve the problems because you don't want the conflict. So you'll want to come out of the conflict. If there was a lot of ego here, you're going to be good with, them putting down that ego, and that's good. So I do see you being willing to resolve the problems. But there's still that toxic element. Some of you might actually take this person back. You might actually work on it. Some of you actually are going to be willing to, pick up the pieces, because it was a tower moment when this ended. And you have done a lot of healing. So some of you are actually going to work on the connection. But others, I think, you're going to focus on yourself. So, it's really going to be a judgment call for you, Aries, as to how much damage has been done. Not everybody experienced third-party energy. Some of you, it was more just erratic energy. Somebody was more ego-driven and obsessed instead of focusing on the connection. And, you may be willing to come back into the connection and work on the connection. Those of you where there was more damage done and it was very toxic, I feel like you guys will not be willing to do that. So, it's going to be different for each of you guys, depending upon, I think, the damage that has been done in this connection. And really, you have to use your own, discretion here. Somebody told me one time, and it was very good advice. Everybody's going to tell you what to do. It was a very traumatic event that occurred in my life. And they said to me, everybody's going to tell you what to do. But when they go to bed at night, they do not sleep with your decisions. You do. So make sure that they're your decisions. And so that's what I'm going to tell you, Aries. Live with your decisions. Looks like you do have a big decision coming up. You have the Lovers. So the Lovers is a big decision in love. And I do see that you do have a big decision coming up. We have the Sun in reverse for them. Let's see the middle, the shared energy between the two. Because I do see that somebody here kind of gets put into more of a lower vibration, possibly even a little angry. It looks like your person's going to be more lower vibrational because they have the Sun in reverse, which kind of speaks to lower vibrational energy. And then we have the Queen of Swords, and that's the energy of deciding if you're going to cut this person out or not. The Queen of Swords is known as a divorce queen. So, it's not because the Queen of Swords got to that position through going through hardship. Okay? Again, you could be dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see Gemini very strong. Leo is also here, by the way. But, you know, the thing is that you're having a decision here, whether or not you're going to cut this person out or not. They don't know. They have no idea what's going to happen here, but they are going to come forward, and it's really going to be your choice. So I think you're going to hear them out. I do see a discussion happening, and I do see an end to the conflict because they do want to resolve the problems, and I feel like you're amenable to ending the conflict. Some of you will decide to move forward with this person, and the others won't. What I can definitively tell you is that this person did not think they could lose you. They did, and it really shook them up. And now they are going to do everything they can. They're going to pull out all the stops to win you back. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this tells me that this person's probably afraid to approach you. They're afraid that you're going to turn them down. And you may have fears as well, because this is a fear-driven card. You may have fears of, you know, bringing or accepting any offer that this person makes. Additionally, I can say that this connection has weakened considerably, and it's because either an offer was rejected in the past or it was not leveled up properly. The connection weakened because it was not grown. It wasn't grown properly. So, and I can see that very clearly. So make your decision, Aries. You have a decision to make, and make your decision based upon you taking consideration what others may say, but it's you live with your decisions, you know. All right, I'm going to pull from the Angel Answers Oracle. So if you get a direct question in mind, I'll see what we can get as far as an answer from Spirit. Okay. Spirit, I'm pulling for Aries. Pulling for Aries. It's a really cut and dried reading, though, after we got through the first little bit. I mean... Oh, look at that. Okay, so the answer to your question, remain positive. Remain positive. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you, Aries. If you would, like and share the video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free. Until I see you next week, namaste.